There is much water, as you would know, to flow under the bridge in this, with many days to go yet. But the worst-case scenario for America would be voting Clinton in as president and having the FBI's investigation result ultimately in her impeachment, although that would be very good news for her running mate. Joining me now, Otago University international relations expert Robert Patman. Robert, thanks for joining us this morning. I mean,
good morning, Paul.
Is that drawing a very long bow? I mean, I'm adding a lot of things up there. They would need to decide that they were going to charge her, try her, find her guilty, and then she'd be impeached.
Well, I think it's a lot of speculation here, Paul. First of all, James Comey only said, and he hasn't actually read the emails himself, it would appear, that the emails relate to a key aide, Huma Abedin, of Hillary Clinton. And, of course, it was a computer that Abedin shared with her former husband, Anthony Weiner. So we don't actually know that Hillary Clinton is directly implicated in what's going on. But clearly the FBI have done this. And the other thing here is, that, and it's an important point to keep in mind, although the FBI director, James Comey, hasn't commented on it publicly, the FBI are investigating. They've got two inquiries into Mr. Trump's campaign. His former campaign manager, Mr. Paul Manafort, is under investigation by the FBI for his activities in the Ukraine. And also they are investigating the hacking of the DNC, it's the Democratic National Council headquarters in Washington. And that could have implications for Mr. Trump, because, after all, Mr. Trump urged the Russians to effectively hack in to the Clinton campaign. So, you know, I'm afraid that Mr. Trump
is far from squeaky clean.
No, he hasn't got an unblemished stance himself.
OK, can I just ask you the question that I asked Harry just now? James Comey, who's come under attack from some, but then he was under attack from others within his own ranks for determining that Clinton didn't have a case to answer earlier on. It was rock and a hard place stuff for him, wasn't it? Do you think he's made the right call to go public with this?
I think from his own professional point of view, he probably has, although he was warned by the Department of Justice, warnings he ignored, that this would cause political controversy. One of the reasons I think James Comey has done this is because he's very conscious that he's been under fire by the Republicans for not following through with an indictment on Hillary Clinton when the evidence seemed to point that way. The other thing here is a practical consideration, Paul. If he kept this quiet, someone within the FBI may leak the information, which would ambush Comey in public, and then he would have to admit that they are investigating her. So I think he's decided, on balance, this is a choice between the disagreeable and the intolerable, and he's decided it's the better of the two bad
and of course,
options.
we have to remind people that he specifically said that the investigation was now closed. Then, of course, it has been reopened, and so, you know, there was a real issue for him there. Just very quickly, Robert, do you think this can be a game changer in the election?
No, I don't think so. I think in the short term, it will certainly hurt the Clinton campaign, but they're already fighting back. They're questioning the timing of this. And also, as we said before, Mr. Trump is throwing stones out of a glass house himself.
Yep, brilliant. Robert, thank you very much for your analysis. Robert Patman, Otago University international relations expert, and I would entirely agree with Robert. This is not a game changer. Trump cannot win this.